Alright,
Okay.
recording is up. You guys ready?
Yep.
Alright. So, since there's only two of you, I'm going to handle this a little bit differently than I would normally, as there's literally only two of you. Your tasks were already mentioned the actual event announcement, the briefing, or the initial dossier. Now, if you look on the map, there's a subsection for tasks, and those also explain what you're doing. But to give you a rough summary of what you're doing out there, you're being sent in to sabotage and destroy GDI's refinery. Because if we can take that out, we can really set back their efforts from leveraging all that extra Tiberium against us that they have. Obviously, that's quite important, because otherwise they'll be able to leverage a lot of vehicle assets against us otherwise. So, yeah, basically, you're just being sent in to blow shit up. However, we don't have enough charges on hand right now. And to be specific, we don't have any charges on hand right now. Supply chain and logistical issues, both because we've been using them against GDI quite liberally today, and also because GDI was able to repel our attack. Luckily, this isn't necessarily the end-all be-all for us. We're keeping up the pressure, and that's how you're going to be sneaking behind, because they'll be busy elsewhere. But it does mean that we're out of charges. We do, however, have a frontline FOB that went down during the initial assault that GDI performed. And that FOB still has an explosive stockpile marked in it. Should still have a lot of explosives of a variety of types in there. So all you really need to do is get there and you should be able to load up on some extra explosives, and it's not too far from there. Now make sure you have some detonators, of course, and just grab those explosives from there when you get there. Now, there's the optional objective, which also has a bunch of information explaining what it is and what you're doing there. But to once again explain it pretty quickly is that you're being sent in to help set up that FOB, as well as look for some Tiberium field deposits that would help us in the future. Because if we can find them before GDI does and harvest them stealthily, so to speak, then we'd be able to at least lessen the extraordinary economical gap that's between us right now. So the rest of the information and whatnot is in those tasks. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
For the setting up that little hidden FOB, would that part be loud since clearing?
Negative. The site already has a forward nod team there. They've done all the necessary assassinations and whatnots to keep it clear. All that you need to do is set up the actual defenses because they're busy digging the tunnel network. Which, on that note, if you do get there after the airfield, the tunnel network should be done and you should be able to evacuate that way.
So if we build up defenses there beforehand, before we start running, then
I'm going to be away for a few minutes. My family's being a pain in the ass.
Alright. Well,
then our defenses there would make it safer for us to evacuate through the hole.
Most certainly. Not to mention, if you do it correctly, GDI won't even spot you, but there's a real possibility they'll find that FOB in a future operation of theirs. Which is to say, that is something that affects us less in the short run and more the long run, as well as the Tiberium fields. Ultimately optional, and it won't have much impact on your current mission, but the future will have a fair bit. So, generally speaking, when you get there, you just need to have the Fortify tool. Do you remember that, Draco?
Yeah, I need to grab one.
Yeah, I have it set up to operate in that area only. At least it's only supposed to operate there. And it should allow you to place big props that take a while to set up, but that's really all you gotta do. Anything you build will be kept for future operations, so build it competently, basically, you know?
Yep.
If we're lucky, GDI will never discover it in the first place, But it's always good to prepare, and if we can keep it even after they discover it, it'll be a great way for us to quickly travel into their territory. After all, we have a tunnel here as well that leads to there, or is going to, as well as leads to our secondary base now. A lot of tunnel networks.
How many points do I have to build defenses there?
-1, which is fancy talk for...
Infinite.
Yes. Build as many as you deem necessary. The only caveat is, it, you know, don't take too long, obviously. You've got a limited time frame still.
Yeah.
And I think I mentioned this before, but the GDI refinery, there might be an alternative way to bring it down as well, so you just have to look through it.
So we either blow it up, or there may be a control panel we can break.
Yeah, there must be some way to overload it. Hell, for all you know, it might literally just be a pipe that you turn via ace interaction. Totally, not blatantly obvious hint, wink wink.
So it's just gonna be a little, like, fucking pipe, knob that we walk up to and turn it?
Yeah, the thing is, I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of pipes there, though. So, have fun figuring out which one.
Pipe.
The only reason why I'm telling you is because, again, there's only 2 of you. I'm not going to be a dick about it.
Yeah.
That
That's
there is...
the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I think you can already kind of tell. It's very hard, but those scaffolding in the middle right there, it's not the only bit of scaffolding. It also has some on the sides and the back. And I don't even think you can see the piping, but there's some piping next to that harvester, for example, and there's more piping behind it.
We have to guess which pipe has the trigger.
Yeah, which, to be honest with you, it's pretty obvious which one. It's only one. I'm not gonna bother rigging it up and do a fucking game like that. Yeah. Hold still.
What?
I'm gonna attach myself to you.
Okay.
I might as well. You're the only person I have to keep an eye on.
True.
Yep.
Okay, you attached now?
Yep.
Time to do dumb shit. Long spot.
I'm on the ATV with you.
I can't see shit.
Remember, you have NVGs built into the helmet.
Luckily. Now, since it's just me, I can take as much time as I want to build defenses, so in the future we're fucked when we try to destroy that thing.
I know. I knew you were gonna do it the moment I mentioned that it was -1 budget, and I hope you do.
Ow. I'm bleeding, so I'm having to patch my leg.
It's a good thing we started earlier, too, because it just gives you more time.
Give me more time to do dumb shit. Yep.
Yep. Man, this is gonna be interesting having to cut this footage and, do it.
I'm just driving horribly tonight.
You are. Hold still, hold still. I'm gonna fix the vehicle. And it's fixed.
Yep, now it's actually going full speed. with the solo Draco.
You know, the funny thing is, it actually kind of looks like some action film almost when I'm like staring at the back of your helmet and you're passing under a street light.
Well, this is gonna be one shitty action movie then.
More a thriller than anything else.
We're not gonna talk about the driving because I keep on looking at the map. Ow, I didn't see the fence.
There you go.
Must fix my bleedings. This should be the last bandage, and then I'm good to drive.
We have confirmation they don't have vehicle control, so you'd be fine taking the road.
I'm just doing bad stick.
Draco, might I remind you, you might want to actually meet up with the guy at the FOB before.
What, to see what he's willing for me to build?
That, and also to actually speak to him.
Hello there.
Are you the, Black Hand official sent our way?
Yep.
Ah, good, good, is there only one of you?
Yeah.
Couldn't spare many, I assume?
Too much combat.
Alright. Well, near the Black Hand, you should be able to handle on your own. Well, I trust you've already been briefed on our situation.
Yep. Y'all are building the tunnel, and I gotta build something to defend you.
As well as the FOB itself. The tunnel should be done by the time you finish your objective. Just make your way back here, and you'll be able to use it to get back to your home base. As for the rest, yes, we're going to need you to set up the defenses because, well, only one fire team's out there on patrol, the rest are busy digging, using all the equipment that we have to make those tunnels. Along with that, we were also sent here to try to identify any Tiberium fields. If you're able to find any, please mark them out for us. I'll leave the rest up to you, sir. In the name of Cain.
In the name of King.
Peace through power. Can you read me?
Yeah.
Your commander gave me your comms net. I see what you've done with the defenses. I'm liking what I see. This should allow us to keep GDI from taking the center of this area. They might be able to take the exterior, but then again, those are also very tall walls. Either way, good work. That should be perfect. Now, as a secondary objective, we should be able to spot a few tip fields on our own, but if you spot any, please let us know. Good luck out there.
Yep.
You're looking for your ATV, Draco?
No, I'm looking. I saw a Tiberium field a little, when I first got here. I saw one that was really close by.
Ah, good.
I'm just trying to remember where I saw it. It was southwest. Just can't remember where. I'll find it on the way.
Luckily, it's fairly easy to spot these, given that they glow at night. The only caveat is you have to get relatively close to actually spot the glowing.
mark some Tiberium as T with a flag.
Copy that. Minor update. The location of the explosive should be nearly dead on the actual explosive stockpile marker.
So where that water tower is?
Supposedly. I don't have good visual visual. Everything's a bit static here, and it's rife with interference to the storms overhead. I don't know why it's buried into the ground, but apparently somehow it destroyed the structure you're in, Draco.
Only IEDs.
There should be more than that in there. Do you not see the explosive charges?
Small IEDs, just IEDs.
That's strange, give me a moment.
Oh god, bright.
I see explosive and demo blocks in there. You only see IEDs?
Yeah, great. I'm only seeing small IEDs, urban, dug in, urban, large.
Well, that's strange. No, are you looking in the actual inventory? Because it's an arsenal.
Oh, it's an arsenal.
Yeah, no, because I had no idea what you were going to grab, so I made it an arsenal.
Oh, confusing.
Mental nugget.
There we go, 10 of those should work.
blue tip marker kind of looks purple on the map. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, because of the orange overlay.
I'll have to try to fix that at some point.
Time to go around the back of the airport. I'm not walking across the whole airport. No walking across the tarmac. And lag spike.
Sorry about that. You might also get a lot of that as you near the airfield because it's a lot of AI.
So they don't have patrols because they're too.
They don't have vehicle patrols, and they lost a lot of vehicles in our assaults. However,
No.
they have many foot patrols around the airfield.
So don't gotta worry about anything until I'm close.
Be mindful, we don't have any idea if they have any patrols outside of the airfield. They could still very well have some, so be mindful of that.
Yep, that's why I'm driving the fields very, very far away.
Draco, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're driving like...
Oh, I just saw them. God, they blended. I'm gonna just slowly drive backwards. Those guys gotta be listening to music or something. Oh god! I do not exist. I am a shadow.
Well, do you think you can fucking still take the refinery on?
Maybe if I kill this patrol, they'll fuck off. If I kill them, that'll bring aggression to this location, and then I run the fuck away. Just Thanos snap them?
No, they're still there.
Are they fucking oblivious? We're expecting to be shot at. Where the fuck are they? Oh, they're there.
says that the Hornet's nest... Yeah, the Hornet's nest has been, shaken.
Okay, time to run away.
Agent, see if you can find a way in there and do something. We need to at least sabotage them a bit.
Oh, I'm planning to put an explosive on that fucking, reactor, the 2 towers of the reactor.
The weather should be clearing up a little bit as well, so that might aid you in your endeavor of actually seeing things. Draco, you know I'm bending the rules hard for this op since it's just you.
You didn't need to do the weather.
Oh, I'm doing that for my own sake, Draco. I'm talking about the AI. I'm not helping you on that, though.
I know that was my fault. Okay, I'm gonna do this hard and dirty, okay? Gonna pack myself. I'm taking this thing, driving it right into the reactor. That's making those components. We're running the fuck away. Not even that I wasn't using the flasher. I'm just gonna put like a 20-second timer on it. The fuck away.
Fair.
How am I going to put the
What'd you say?
How am I going to put those 2 bullets?
To be honest with you, it takes a lot. Just plant a bunch and I'll detonate what needs to be detonated, because realistically, you know. Because the actual smokestacks themselves are non-destructible, it's the other things inside of it, you know?
So I need to destroy the stuff around those smokestacks, not the smokestacks?
Yeah, but just plant charges wherever, and...
Wherever I can hide.
Yeah.
I don't exist. Leave me alone. I am Ghost. Building. No! It's not rebel.
Some of them are.
This one looks at rebel.
Hey, Draco, look to your left.
That's a fight. So I don't have to use explosives. Wait, how big of an explosion is this guy cause?
You don't want to find out.
Oh god. Run away.
How long do I have until that blows up?
You have no idea, and I don't either.
Oh god.
Well, I do know, but you know.
In character, you don't know.
Yeah.
Even without making the enemies aggro to where I was, I probably still would have been able to get away with doing that.
Honestly, I know how far they spot. The vehicle is the main thing that got you spotted, because it's...
I did see them.
Yeah. I was trying to give you a hint beforehand.
And it didn't work anyways, but, who cares?
You are victorious.
I was gonna jump out and do it.
I'm just trying to save time at this point.
But it didn't take that long for me to do this dumb. Me being a dumbass.
Damn shame there's only you, you know? Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I just wanted to get this through anyways, because I had a feeling that even next time I'll probably have shit numbers anyways, you know?
Yeah, people don't like fucking stealth ops.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, because I built it to be a very competent thing, and it's optimal numbers 3. It can be done with 1. Like, if you hadn't made the mistake you did, you probably could have gone in and out stealthily. Like, you literally drove by that group of GDI and it took them until they opened fire to even see you, you know?
Yeah, it was when I tried to turn back around. I should have probably just kept driving.
That or, like, just getting as much distance as you could, because they have a spot time, you know?
No. I didn't know that. I didn't know they had an aggro time. I thought once they aggroed, they stayed aggroed.
Nope. It's a configurable value. I have them on 20, 10, and 20 for, well, 20 and 10, and then 20 for reload speed. That's why they're so slow to actually fucking open fire after they've emptied their bullets.
Ow.
But yeah. Congratulations, Draco. You fucked up with as crippled of an AI as I could make without them making 0.
Yep. They were rolling 5s and I still somehow fucked up.
You mind if I just teleport you?
Sure. Because I keep on looking at the map and fucking hitting walls. Already?
It is. Just make your way over to the tunnel and you'll be teleported back to your base.
Got it.
Alright, brace for transport. It's a long tunnel, but we've got a vehicle to move you there very quickly. It might be a bit disorientating, though.
Faster than a bullet train.
Of course, of course. Alright, Agent. While you certainly failed the stealth portion, you were at least able to get the job done. Barely, but still. And you got the optional side objective at least partially complete. Which is good enough. It still furthered our cause, and we should have an easier time in this region in the future as a result. Not as easy as it could have been, but, there's only one of you, the rest of you weren't even available, so what would you do? What do you do, you know, in that sort of situation?
Yeah.
Either way, with that refinery out of the way, we can at least, survive a little bit longer, so to speak. At least the militia can. However, all we've done is delayed GDI from getting more reinforcements for now. They still have a vast upper hand over us right now. Hopefully, though, this will get us closer to our goal of assassinating local governments in this region. Well, any questions, comments, concerns?
No, not really.
It's ending recording.